I guess the only thing that's next is no edits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run with it.
Hey, Dustin.
Alright.
You know what to do.
And everyone. Okay. Good job.
No edits, no filter. No edits, no filter. August 21st, take one.
Alright, guys.
Welcome to our first in-person no edits without Tom.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not taking it first.
Tom's taking the
I said in person.
He's missed before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is the first post-COVID.
Brad's back. He was gone last week.
Right. Well, so were you, dear.
Okay,
I'm not really here.
okay, disembodied voice.
Dieter almost always is a disembodied voice on these things anyway.
True. What did you do last week, Brad?
Well, I went to a filming location for a client.
Cool.
It was at a car place that I wasn't very familiar with in Franklin.
Cool.
Yep. So I got to take some B-roll, take pictures, and that was it.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
You did a good job too.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You were missed by everybody.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, what are we
What do we
doing
do?
no edits, Big
We
John?
talk about autism, sports, movies, and clown bars.
So we already covered a lot of topics to start today, but today, kind of wanted to go over the importance of setting goals, how to achieve your goals, and then maybe how to react when sometimes a goal isn't reached or something doesn't go your
I mean,
way.
how to achieve a goal depends on the goal itself, doesn't it?
Waiter's got a point.
So there's small goals and big goals. There's goals that you set for the day, and there's goals that you set for 5 years from now. So, does anyone want to talk about how they set goals?
Well, coming here with that top and doing coloring and all that, your class and Alex's class and all that, learn the more you learn, the smarter you get.
Yeah. That's true. John, you've come a long way from not knowing how to use a computer at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you know,
That's honestly been my favorite pre, during, and post-COVID. That's honestly been my favorite thing to watch. Seeing John not know anything about computers to immediately typing an email and blasting me in several of them, thanks to someone on this podcast.
We talking,
I think we all know.
I think we all know because of my affinity for a certain school.
Who we talk about Tom's?
No,
Did you say?
it starts with this
Auburn.
person's name starts with a T, but I'm not.
It's
gonna
Auburn.
name.
It's Auburn's fault.
Whose fault?
Who's team?
They poisoned our tree.
No, I'll tell you after, Big John. But my point is, I've really enjoyed watching you learn the computer.
Yeah.
So, and if there's one thing you can take away from the way that John works is, I mean, he's passionate. He's always wants to be typing. He wanted to get better at it, and he works at it a lot.
Yeah.
And you see the results, and it wasn't. John didn't get great at typing or get better at typing the next day. It
No.
took time. So, I think that's important, is understanding that you're not going to see the result the next day. It's going to take some time.
That's why it needs to be covered in elementary school.
Okay. So what do you think they should be covering, Leo?
They should be covering plenty about how to use a computer.
Okay. So they should teach more technology and stuff to younger kids.
Yeah, especially how to type. Plus, each of those kids should probably be in one advanced class, depending on their strong points.
Okay. So how do you, as a person, what do you do with your strengths and your weaknesses? So that kind of goes along with goals, is making your weaknesses better and then making sure your strengths keep growing.
recall, I mean, not if your weakness is algebra, which is not used in all full-time jobs.
Okay.
Most math isn't.
So,
Well, basic math is.
Yeah, that's what I said. Most math isn't used in common jobs.
Which is really weird. You know, you go all through these high school math classes and stuff. What's weird about
And most of the time you don't even use it.
you don't even use the math that they are teaching you, which I find weird. Unless you're an aerospace engineer or architect. Or a construction worker.
okay. How about you, Matt? What is a goal that you've had for yourself that you set?
You know, actually, you're gonna find this weird, but right now, I've reached my goal.
What is that?
Well, I'm in the job I've always wanted to be in. I'm enjoying life. I'm only 23 years old, so I got plenty of life left in me, and I'm
It's
not
only
really.
downhill from here.
Yeah, just wait. It's gonna be on the backside of 30 when it goes downhill.
So with that, how do you balance between you've reached your goal? How do you deal with that?
The only
and
other
setting
thing is
new
like
ones?
to get a girlfriend, and you know, to that's the only other like.
That's a goal.
Well, it's not. It's like the next 10 years for me.
It's just a long-term goal.
It's a long-term goal, but I'm not focused on it. But Dieter, oh my gosh, Dieter over there. Yeah, you. Like.
I wish you guys could see Dieter's
always
expression
possible.
right now.
Yeah.
Always
definitely getting burned.
Yeah. It's not your fault.
Dieter,
You're just like, no, you need to get it now, and I'm like, no.
I've never said you need to get it. I say go talk to girls. That's all I say. Is
Yeah.
walk up to the random girl, say hi.
I just feel
introduce
like
yourself.
it would be weird to do that because they're
Yeah,
like
just
a random stranger just goes up and just hi, how you doing? And they're like, what?
Well, if you do it like that, they're gonna run. But if you go, hey, I'm bad, how are you? I like to say,
Everyone's a stranger until you talk to them.
right.
Yeah,
exactly disembodied voice, Alex.
So my point is, don't be afraid. Just go talk to girls.
Yeah.
And out of every 10, one's gonna say, hey, what's up?
I mean,
Yeah, Matt, you're great with people.
oh yeah.
And that's not because of you. It's just like any guy is gonna have 10 girls say no, and then one's gonna say hi.
Yeah, well, like back to my goals. Like, I will say one of my intermediate goals is to get this documentary out that I'm working on. I will not rest until it's out. I will continue to fight the good fight until it's out, and also I just feel like sometimes at work, honestly, about failing. Here's the thing about failing. I feel like I do all this work, and what frustrates the hell out of me so much.
Oh no, I think I know where you're going, Matt.
Oh, do you, Riley?
I said think.
Is like we sit here and talk about it, and we talk about it, and we talk about it. I'm like the guy that's just like, okay, I get it now, let's do it, and then we still talk about it.
Go do it then.
So I guess
Well, like, I'm in a group with Riley and Brad, and it's just like, sometimes I just want to pull my hair out because we've talked about it to death and we're not moving faster, you know?
Matt, I think everybody goes through that challenge where there's a fine line between
Like,
preparation and action.
I get what you're saying, but I'm the type of person that, okay, once I have it figured out, I'm doing it. You're not going to stop me. I'm doing it.
But there's the idea that
I'm sort of the person that's direct and gets it done.
you want to be fully prepared before
Yeah.
you take action. But I understand what you're saying, where if you over prepare and never take action, then you don't make anything happen.
Exactly.
But
It's pointless.
There's give and take on both sides. You have to make sure you're properly prepared and you don't just go do anything willy-nilly and then do it
Well,
poorly.
no, I'm not a big fan of half baking your cookies, but it's like I don't want to stay in the research phase forever. I want to at least get my bases covered and know what I want to do and then get it done. I don't want to sit there and, yeah, I get what you're saying, not to be underprepared, but we already have it prepared, but all we do is talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. And it's just infuriating for that to happen because I'm not like really mad at you guys or anything. It's more of like my mental mentality is like, gee, well.
You make you mental sweat, don't we?
Yeah, you make me mentally sweat and also mentally like a WTF moment. We should be doing something.
All right, so I'm going to go to the opposite side here.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but I'm going to the opposite side. And so you like to take action. You've said that. Brad, I know you like to be prepared. You're a guy who likes to storyboard a lot of things, have scripts done. You do a lot of preparation work, and I think it works for you.
Yeah, very much.
Why do you think it's important to prepare?
I think it's a good work ethic, and have a good plan for it before you go and doing stuff, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so being ready when the moment calls for it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, all right, just a different approach. Bobby, what do you think about that? If you have a goal, should you just go do it right away, or do you prepare?
You have to prepare, but if you prepare to a certain point, it's like, okay, I don't need to know there's 5 different brands of sugar. I just need to know that this is the right sugar type.
Exactly. What Bobby is saying from my
there might be specific types that you need for a certain thing, but so long as there's a general sugar.
Exactly. What Bobby is saying is so true. Like, I hate it when we know what we're gonna make this video about or whatever it may be, but then we talk about, should we make it like, and let's say it's a commercial. We don't make a commercial a montage. We don't make it a TV show or whatever. It's a commercial. It's an ad. We make it as an ad. And that's easy. We just make the ad in 30 seconds. We have it already planned out. It really frustrates me when sometimes people like to stew over it. You know what I mean? Stew over that same idea and then because the latest project that has been stewed over me is like this, we're CITs. Me, Brad, and Riley are CITs.
Matt, when you're having this issue, have you spoken everything that's part
yes,
of what you're going to do?
I have.
So Bobby asked.
So have you elaborated, this is what we're doing, let's do it?
Yes, I have several occasions.
You don't just say, we're doing this right now, you say, these are the things we could do.
And then let's do it at this time, and then it's always hit or miss. And that's what frustrates the hell out of me, Bobby. But another thing to bring up to your point is I'm sort of the person that, I'm trying to think, I had a good thought. So me and Riley and Brad are CITs, we're counselors in training. And one of the projects as a CIT that we're working on is this project of where we are doing a Cribs, MTV Cribs sort of tour. And the frustrating thing about it is you have to fail in order to reach your goal. But we've tried that video so many damn ways to figure out how it works.
We've tried it so many ways to Sunday.
We tried it so many ways to Sunday, and this guy is like Mussolini.
We can
This guy is like Mussolini.
Okay, time.
Let's reel it back in.
Time.
Okay.
Of video editing. He's like, no, you missed this, you missed that.
So wouldn't it be good to go back and have meetings and go, okay, we missed this, and this, so how are we going to avoid?
Yeah, how are we going to avoid? But you got to fail.
So basically,
so probably preparation and planning, what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, we basically missed that. We missed that because we were like, we need to get this, we need to shoot this and get this done.
So what's the lesson there?
Plan before you act. That's the lesson.
That's part of it.
That's exactly what we're talking about, Matt.
Don't rush, right?
Yeah, don't be rushed. I didn't give you a deadline, so there's no hurry. Take your time, prep it out, get it on paper like you want it exactly. You know exactly what you're going to do on paper. Figure out all the problems on paper. And then go execute.
But hey, Matt, at least every time we failed, we learned from that failure, and that second or third video was infinitely better.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's-
Like, our first video was cringeworthy.
Cringeworthy.
Because it was, like, because it was camera audio.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just wanted to make you cringe. It was just.
And then our second one was decent,
They were all pretty good. They just sort of felt a little rushed.
Yeah.
You weren't planning. You were executing.
Alright.
Without a plan.
John,
What?
you got any goals? Anything you want to accomplish?
I think I know one, but I'll let John say it first.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Oh, what do you know?
Okay, that needs to be a John saying.
What's the goal of having no more?
John, what do you think? What is the goal that you have?
Well, get more educated and not. There's a lot of people out there not educated. I got to get stuff done. Get my biography done. Get do the coloring, do the market, do the pretty thinking. This side, pretty thinking on that side, and all that. I would tell stories over there to how this and that. We talk about this and that over there. We're talking about some guy being on a ship, all that.
So y'all are, what I'm hearing is that y'all are fleshing out a story that we started pre-virus.
Yeah. No. This guy on the ship couldn't find his clothes and all that. It kept moving around.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Alex's story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have two going right now.
Yeah, Big John, you're confusing two stories.
No,
One,
he's only talked about one so far, which is our cruise ship story that we're
Have I
working
told
on
you
in
about that
class.
time we flooded on the avenue?
Okay. I was
Oh yeah.
in my head. I was confusing what I was.
Camp with cruise.
I was confusing camp with commander.
It's almost like two guys together get confused and all that.
Yeah.
Two guys together who get
No,
confused.
no, just one. We were talking about a guy on the ship.
Okay. Gotcha, Big John.
Okay. Just a bunch of two guys on a ship
That was no more.
talking about
So-
boat things.
That was good. So John, your goal is to get more educated.
Yeah.
And you talked about how you're, taking steps to get there.
Yeah.
Dawson, any goals or anything that you think you want to do in, whether it be tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now?
Can't think of anything right now.
Is there anything you're looking forward to? Maybe a movie that's coming out, anything like that?
Well, I got some stuff coming out, but
What about the new movie, The New Mutants?
I'm seeing that next week. I'm seeing that next weekend.
So
I
that's
wanna
some-
see
When a
it.
theater near me reopens.
So Dawson, you really like movies, and that's been you've really been looking forward to the movie theaters opening up again.
Yes.
I want to see that. I do want to see that New Mutants.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, me too.
Sidetracking. The only movie I want to see. Top Gun 2.
I want to see that too.
Yeah, but I
But,
heard it was
but that
recently
won't be
delayed.
until next summer.
That already came out of the movie Top Gun.
Yeah,
Good.
They did. This is the sequel, Big Gun.
Yes.
Top Gun
this is
2,
the sequel to Top Gun.
Yeah.
with Tom Cruise looking the same age as he did
I
with
thought-
Top Gun 1.
I thought,
And somehow he is still not counting.
I thought you made that movie over the top block with Sylvester Stallone I can't think of his name, but I can't think of his name, but I'm just saying.
Well,
But anyway.
I'm gonna start a cult. I'm gonna go to space.
I'm calling BS on it. The cult, I am calling BS.
Before I die, I'm gonna do all
what
that.
about a space cult? What? You get Two
I like
birds,
keep them separated.
two birds with one
Keep them
stone.
That's why we
separated.
get Warhammer.
I have a question.
Too much
What's the
work.
space cult's main goal?
No, I'm going to space and then I'll have a call.
In any event,
That's why we call it Warhammer
From
4K.
how about spin-off movies for 30 different Disney characters?
30, you put 3 up.
No, it just
Well,
said
he doesn't
30.
have 30 fingers.
No one has 30 fingers, Riley.
So
Okay. You could have gone like 3-0.
So, how are you gonna get to space and where are you gonna get the funding?
It's all coming.
It's called
Well,
How
The
do you,
Grisham movie.
I'm alright.
If that ever gets picked up.
30.
I wonder if that John Grisham movie is coming.
It has 2 clowns in space.
Oh yes!
Death House 2, Clowns in Space!
I love it.
Yeah, dude.
And Death House 3 will be Clowns in the Ocean. No, Clowns on the Moon!
There you go.
There it is.
What are you saying, Big John?
I said Dieter's in space.
Theater in space, you know?
It's no wonder we saw you in space around the
so you're
Zoom.
gonna leave us and we'll never see you again?
Shots fired!
You're gonna leave us and we'll never see you again?
Probably.
Where you going?
I'm out.
Outer space.
You won't be going there.
You'll going to the Mars colony.
That's right. If I get chosen. Waiting on Elon to call me.
Yeah, right.
What do you
You
get?
don't have his number, do you?
Never know.
Hit him up on Twitter and he said, I'll call you soon.
It's alright.
Yeah.
When he gets back, he lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Okay, this is just gone to the.
Yep, we won't be seeing Dieter anymore on the Avenue. We'll be shut down. We won't have a video editor
I
to.
thought that's what you're doing.
No edits,
Yeah.
no filter. The topic is goals.
That's
10
right.
minutes later, Dieter's on Mars, losing
There's your short story.
Clearly, you guys can see that we get off topic way too easily.
We have lost sight of the goals for this meeting.
Oh yes, zinger!
Well,
And the crowd goes wild.
yeah, I do have a goal.
Alright, Leo, what do
Like
you
I
got?
said, it's to petition spin-off movies, again, for 30 different Disney characters.
Cool.
And 4 of them have a pilot's license.
Cool.
Okay.
And we make a statue that has Tylerism written all over it.
God, not that joke again. Please let that die.
Okay, I won't say it.
Cool. Well, let's call it for the week. Does that sound good?
Who wants,
Yeah.
who wants to do the honors of taking us out?
Who's never done it before?
I haven't.
Haley hasn't.
Oh boy.
Okay, Haley, you want to say it?
You're the headline.
You look nervous.
Do you know how to do it?
Is it the?
Yeah.
I've heard it before. Something about tacos and.
Yep.
The big ass taco.
Yes, taco.
Mhm.
More yes.
What did you say?
John needs to be
Do I,
Did you say something crazy?
do I need to dedicate it to Cody or anything? All right.
Yeah.
Big ass tacos.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, everybody.
Alright, that's it.